Welcome to another video. Here are the recent F1 updates. Oscar Piastri has outlined his strategy to avoid becoming the number 2 driver at McLaren, focusing on a stronger start to the season after Lando Norris gained an early edge in 2024. Reflecting on McLaren's controversial papaya rules, Piastri maintained that the team's internal dynamics were unaffected despite external scrutiny regarding team orders in 2024. I don't think the papaya rules overshadowed our year. There was a lot of discussion externally, but internally it was very clear. His teammate Norris, looking ahead to the 2025 season, described it as a refresh and welcomed the idea of battling Piastri for wins, emphasising that his privileges in 2024 were well earned. I earned my right by doing a good job through the whole season. I don't go around asking for it. I want to go out and give Max a fair fight. McLaren is entering the 2025 season on a high after securing their first Constructors' Championship in 26 years. Former F1 driver David Coulthard labelled Lewis Hamilton's 2024 season as the biggest disappointment during his farewell season with Mercedes. I know that's controversial as he's a 7-time world champion, but I've never seen this Lewis in Formula One. He was beaten in qualifying, while the greats can always find speed somewhere to squeeze out a qualifying lap when it really matters, Coulthard said. Coulthard acknowledged Hamilton's record-breaking career, but suggested that Ferrari would require a resurgence in his form to justify his arrival in 2025. The Ferrari team principal, however, dismissed concerns over Hamilton's qualifying performances. It's on Sunday that you are scoring points, starting P10, finishing on the gearbox of Russell. I'm not worried at all, Vassar stated. Martin Brundle took a firm stance last season against Max Verstappen's swearing, criticising him for using the F word. Brundle emphasised the responsibility of F1 drivers as role models, stating, "They are icons, champions. Nobody wants to take any energy, emotion, or freedom of speech out of it. But gratuitous swearing away from the heat of the moment is not necessary." However, Brundle has been called out for hypocrisy after referring to Elon Musk as a in a deliberate and premeditated post on X, formerly Twitter. Unlike Verstappen's comment, which occurred during the heat of media scrutiny, Brundle's remark was a calculated statement that he has not apologised for. Critics argue that Brundle's actions undermine his earlier comments about drivers needing to set a better example, particularly in an era where Formula One and the FIA are campaigning to tackle online abuse. Fans have pointed out the double standard, with some questioning whether Brundle should reflect on his own behaviour before singling out Verstappen or other drivers for their language. Do you think Brundle's criticism of Verstappen was justified? The debate between Max Verstappen and Kyle Larson's driving abilities has flared up again after Larson suggested he's better than Max in most racing disciplines. Former IndyCar driver James Hinchcliffe shared his thoughts, putting his weight behind Verstappen in a multi-discipline showdown. Hinchcliffe admitted that Larson's skills shine in NASCAR-specific scenarios. If 5 cars used in the various NASCAR series were chosen, Larson would win from Verstappen every time. However, he underscored Verstappen's unparalleled versatility. His skill set is so unique to what he does it better than 99.9% of professionals. But to try and compare to what Max does, or what he would be capable of in those particular cars, it's not even a conversation. Who do you think is the better all-around driver, Verstappen or Larson? Mattia Binotto took the reins at Sauber in mid-2024, inheriting a team that was on the brink of collapse after a disastrous 0-point season in the Constructors' Championship. When I arrived, not only were there no points, but not even plans or developments. Everything was focused only on 2026, but this was a problem for me because I think a team must always fight on the track. To revive Sauber's fortunes, Binotto worked to boost morale, refocus the team's development for 2025, and ensure the current car could deliver improved results. Sauber has revamped its driver lineup for the 2025 season. Experienced driver Nico Hülkenberg and rising F2 champion Gabriele Bortoleto. What do you think of Binotto's efforts to rebuild Sauber? Will they rise again before Audi's 2026 debut? Ferrari has implemented a carefully designed elastic testing program for Lewis Hamilton, ensuring his smooth transition into the team while complying with new FIA regulations limiting titular drivers to 1,000 kilometres across 4 days with previous cars, TPC. Hamilton's testing will begin at Fiorano between January 20th to 21st, weather permitting, and continue in Barcelona later in January to ensure optimal conditions for the sessions. The updated FIA regulations come after Red Bull's controversial Imola session with Max Verstappen last year, where rivals alleged the team gained an unfair advantage during a similar TPC test. Following the TPC tests, Hamilton's focus will shift to performance-based testing in Bahrain, where the 2025 Ferrari will make its track debut. Do you think Hamilton's limited testing will affect his Ferrari debut? Can he hit the ground running in 2025? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more F1 updates.